Alright my fellow agents, welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and as we roll into the weekend my friends, I wanted to put together a video for you really quick talking about the new exotic mask, the Investor, and in my opinion why you definitely want to have multiple versions of this thing. Now the reason I say that is because this is the first exotic piece of gear in the game that can drop with any of the 3 core attributes, and as far as the minor attributes are concerned, there's a multitude of combinations as well. So again, today's video is all about talking about how to get the mask as well as a few other farming and crafting details. Alright, so first of all, thankfully getting the mask is very easy. All you need to do is get to level 29 in your seasonal reward track. This is in the free track. You do not need to buy anything whatsoever. And as you can see, once you get the mask, you also get the blueprint for the mask as well. Now with that being said, what you're looking at on screen right now is the mask that I received when I got to level 29 in the season. You can see it has a skill tier, weapon handling, skill damage, and skill haste, and it has the talent slotted. With that talent, you're going to receive bonuses for each non-core attribute on this item depending on their color. Red is going to give you 10% crit hit damage, yellow is 5% skill efficiency, and blue is 1% armor regen. They continue by saying this item can feature any core attribute. This item features a third random attribute instead of having a gear mod slot. And finally, this item cannot feature the headshot damage, health, or skill repair attributes. So no matter how many times you recalibrate, reroll this thing, craft it, whatever it is, you will not see those 3 attributes attached to this mask. Now getting back to the version I have at the moment, because I have 1 red minor attribute and 2 yellow, that means on this mask I'm getting 10% crit hit damage and 10% skill efficiency as well. But for me, I want an all red version of this thing, I want an all blue one, and an all yellow one as well. Which now my friends takes us to the crafting bench, and a very important detail you need to remember anytime you are reconfiguring an exotic item. Always remember you are not crafting an additional one, you are destroying the one you have and creating a new one in its place. So as you can see on screen, this is the Investor mask I currently have. It is marked as a favorite, and because of that, when I select this item, the game warns me, hey, are you sure you want to reconfigure this item? It's marked as a favorite. My answer is yes, because again, for this video, I'm trying to get an all red version of this mask. Now, first of all, you want to make sure you check your resources and you have the ability to try to craft this thing a few different times. I will talk about that a little bit more in a moment. But as you can see, the second roll, this version dropped with the skill tier, 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 blue minor attribute. So that means if I kept this mask, I'd be getting 10% crit hit damage, 5% skill efficiency, and 1% armor regen. But again, the goal is to get an all red version. So we are going to continue to craft this thing until I get the version I want. Now that takes us back to talking about resources, and we all know in this game it all boils down to luck. It could take you 2 attempts, it could take you 20 to actually get what you're looking for. So if you happen to run out of resources while you're doing this, once again remember, do not destroy this thing, mark it as a favorite, because you're going to need that version to once again try to reconfigure it until you get the one you want when you finally have more resources to try this again. Now as you can see on screen, this is my 3rd attempt. I got incredibly lucky. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I have that weapon damage, I have crit hit chance, weapon handling, and crit hit damage as well on this thing. So that means because I have 3 red minor attributes on this mask, I'm going to be getting an extra 30% crit hit damage just by equipping this thing. And once again, you will notice the first thing I do is mark this as a favorite. That way I cannot accidentally delete it. Hope this helped you out, my friends, and as always, questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know and I'll do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible continued support. Please let me know of any other questions you have I did not address. Thank you once again for the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.